Welcome back to the Travelling Bear YouTube channel with myself, Stu Bear, and today we're heading to the National Exhibition Centre, the NEC in Birmingham, for the National Caravan, Camping and Motorhome exhibition. So hey, stay tuned. In February the 14th, Valentine's Day. So let's go in and find out what they have to offer. Well, that's the advantage, isn't it, hey, of being media. You get first class treatment. Yes, I'm media.
How are you?
Yes, there we go. That's a wrap, my darling. All making sure it's all legit, which is good because yes, you don't really want to jump the queue, but great opportunity to get round and literally before there's anybody here. And here we have the guys, and we're going to pull over just here. We're going to have a word with Tom. Hello, Tom. I'm Stu Bear.
Oh, hey Stu, good to meet you. Hi, I'm Tom from Britstops. We're a membership and a guide for motorhomes in the UK. It's for the places like pubs, farm shops, vineyards and breweries that you can stay for free overnight. You're watching The Travelling Bear with Stu Bear.
The Britstop guys, and certainly recommended. Right now we're going to go and have a look at the Chausson motorhomes, and I'm pretty sure it's in this direction. Well, there's lots of motorhomes anyway, so let's find out. It's an absolute maze, I can tell you, but we will find them. Autotrail. There we go, these huge motorhomes that, hey, we can't afford those. Hey, maybe some of you guys can. Let's keep on rolling. I'm pretty sure the Chausson stand is pretty close.
Hi, I'm John Fox from River Motorhomes. We're the local Chausson dealer for the Midlands. Happy to be at the NEC. As a lot of you will already know, after sales is incredibly important to our business, and that's what comes first, and our people and our customers. Always happy to see a new customer pop in for a cup of coffee. Please pop in. I'm with today Stu Bear from the Travelling Bear channel on YouTube. Always a pleasure to see him, and we'll hope to see you soon.
Guide and have a look at one of the very latest Chaussons. Oh. Now, it's a little cooker, hob, and as usual with these, do you know, I'm not going to open that, but that's obviously the fridge. Storage space there. TV. It's the same size as mine. Yeah, let's see what we have in here. The washroom, obviously the toilet. Have a guess how much? You probably already know. Around just over £80,000. And what do we have here? Well, this is actually smaller. This is the Titanium Ultimate again, the 777. And
I actually got mine in first, got mine in last week.
shall we pop in? Let's go and have a look, see what it looks pretty similar. This particular one, it looks like it's got the drop down bed. Again, the same type of cooker, little tiny, but for me, hey, I don't do any cooking inside anyway. I have one of these Caddocks, but let's go and have a look. The step up, different bed layout as you see on this particular type, taking up more space. For me, I do prefer the island beds. This is taking up the whole space, whereas the one we just looked at, you had the wardrobes each side. Yeah, but space there, and it's a fixed size, unlike the one we just looked at. That's where the bed goes down. It's called an EB. It's the bed. It stands for easy bed. So the bed goes up, goes down, gives you more space. Great for when you park up somewhere. Great for when you're traveling. You can have it high. More space in the garage. Yeah. What can you say? Shower. That's it. Yeah. Very nice. Very shiny. Very clean. Very nice. These days they seem to have gone for a much brighter colour. Lots of cream, white. And let's have a look in here. Yeah, same as the other one, same sort of room, plenty of space there. Hey, there's Stu Bear. Hey, it's Stu. There we go. Fridge. It's got a handle on it this time. Let's see if we can actually open that. So it's taller but narrower. Okay, fridge size, freezer size, small. Okay, so they've made that much smaller, but it is a smaller van. Okay, and there we go. That's the drop-down bed. Chaussons, what I find with these, they do tend to, on quite a few, water sneaks in behind these windows. So if you have one of these, I definitely recommend every now and again just going around and tightening, see the little screws there? Tightening those up, because while you're traveling along, they become loose. Anyway, so that's the particular one we were just looking at, the Titanium 777. So let's have a look at this beauty. What is it? It's called a Sportline. Sportline all-inclusive. There we go. There's the information about it. Side opener. And looks like nice comfy seats. Looking at this gentleman, he'll be falling asleep in a minute. Let's go and have a look inside. There we go. If I can just squeeze by a moment. There we go. So you see, a lot more compact than the ones we've been looking at, but a lot smaller and more ideal for parking in little tiny places. So if there's just a couple of you, let me have a look. There's not a drop-down bed, no, obviously, because it's not big enough. But yes, a little bit. See, I'm used to a nice big motorhome, but there we go. Shower / toilet, washroom, and there's not a price on this, but no doubt one of the dealers would let us know, and then we could take a sharp intake of breath. So I'm not really talking to myself. Well, I am actually. And I'm pretty sure Chausson these days have switched from Fiat to Ford. And we're going to ask this gentleman just here how much these actually retail these days.
So the price is just on here.
Ah, fantastic. Do you know what? I was looking. Oh, it's got to be in small little writing, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Let's have a look.
67,790.
Okay, there we go. £67,790. Goodness gracious. Yes. Less than one of these at over 80,000, but yes, it's a totally different type of van. Something that is ideal for, hey, you could park this in little car parks and what have you. Whereas of course with the full-size motorhomes, it is a lot more challenging. So hey, you pays your money, you takes your choice. Let's have a look at the back part of this. There we go. But unlike a lot of these little vans, it is, yeah, you got to say, it's not too badly laid out, is it? I guess the idea would be, for me, yeah, I would keep this section as it is and then use the seats at the front, because the chairs, as you can see, they swivel around. Anyway, let's keep moving along. Now we've discovered whereabouts the actual prices are of these. That's a 640 titanium. They've all gone for very similar layout, and looking up there you can see that that's got the drop down bed. We will find out what's on the end, and having a look at that, 76,000. Hey, we're going to say 77,000, aren't we? So, slightly bigger. They call it the sports line again. This is 6.59 meters, as you can see, and we'll have a look. 68,290. Let's go in and have a look. Again, beds at the back, permanently fixed, unlike the ones we were looking at the beginning that drop down. Yeah, so I'm not going to dwell too long on this, but as the saying goes, if that floats your boat, that's the one for you. But it's incredible how much they have gone up, brand new. And the other problem is actually getting hold of them these days. There's still somebody in that one. Because of the change of the water systems these days, with Webasto are only now making just the actual heater. They're not making what was called the dual top, which was absolutely brilliant. It was all outside. Probably, hey, that could cause problems, but on those, the Webastos used to be underneath, and that's the system I have. When that finally gives up the ghost on my motorhome, it's going to have to be a case of, hey, we need something like a Truma for the water heating. But anyway, we will try to have a look at that one a little bit later. Don't want to disturb them, they're actually fine. Hey, my man.
You all right?
Yeah, we're doing okay. So, we have one here that, as you can see, the middle section is different how it was before, but no doubt, yes, they would probably slide across. Thank goodness, I don't think it's got those awful slats that come out. They were an awful design back in the day. You remember, you would pull the slats out and they'd just fall on the floor every time. They look like it just slides across, makes into a double bed, but hey, of course it's space, isn't it? Yeah, I'm used to a bigger motorhome. Let's have a look what we have here. Well, it's called an X650. Okay, so let's see what Chausson have to offer on this one. There we go, that gives us an idea of the price. Big-ish garage, and looks like it goes straight through. we'll see if we can have a little quick look. I'll just wait for, there we go. There we go, this is what the NEC Motorhome show is all about. People wandering in, having a look, deciding if they want to spend all that money on something like this. Let's have a look. So, for here, double bed, folds down.
That stays, but the bed comes down here.
Similar style to what we've seen in the other ones. For me, I quite like the upholstery with the denim sort of effect on top. That's, yeah, it's quite nice. I'm quite sure when you actually buy these from new, you can choose the type of decor that you like. But the only bed is the drop down. It's quite possible, I suppose, that the beds at the bottom could be made up. I'll have to have a look to see how many it says, how many berths it is. But these beds always worry me. I'm always concerned about them. I've seen so many reports where they're stuck, they can't get them back up, and there is a winder for them, but that is one hell of a job. But yeah, but of course it's all down to space. Anyway, I'll leave these guys to have a good look. I think that pretty well covers most of what we want to see with the Chaussons. So let's go and compare not just the layout, but also prices and what have you. We've moved along. We're on the Adria stand right now, so let's pop in, have a look at a couple of these vans. There we go. Let's have a look at the price. I think we're going to this van start from 92,000 up to the one we're going to look at right now is 101,415. Oh, that takes a lot of saying. I'll tell you what, that would take a lot of spending. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so similar layout to the long, bigger vehicles that the Chausson range have. There we go. A few bits there. Quite possibly you could put a TV on there. I would assume that is what that is for. Let's have a look. So that slides across to give you your privacy in here. Okay, let's have a little look. Yep, similar layout again.
This one
At again, at the moment they've gone for the brighter. It seems so much brighter, doesn't it, with the motorhomes these days? But I hope I don't get in trouble. I would imagine that's what they call an easy bed. I will possibly check with the guys, but I'm not too sure. I know on some of them they go lower down. Looking at that, I don't think so. Anyway, we looked at the fridge earlier. It's going to be the same type because it's Thetford. And quickly move around. Nice and spacious. So here, as you can see, no doubt you've got extra sleeping down here. So it would be a 4-berth again, no doubt. The specs outside. So we'll let these folks breathe it all in. Let's pop out. Thank you. Big smiley face, this gentleman. We will, there we go, garage. There we go. You can fit a few people in there. I wouldn't get my bike in there. And yeah, that tells us that's fixed. So it won't go, unlike the Chausson, which they call the easy bed, it won't lift up and down to give you more space when you're actually traveling, so you can put bikes in the back there. But of course, you can have bike racks. It's got the brackets already there to be able to fit your Fiamma bike rack on. What do we have here? Well, this is in the range of 78 78,000 to 86,000. Well, hey, should we say 79,000 to 87? Let's go and have a look. And on this particular one, so you can stay asleep if you like. It's not. Is it comfortable?
It is.
It's comfortable. That's good. That's good. There we go. Similar layout to the ones we've seen earlier. Yeah, but this one has got it all in. Whereas you've got your shower, toilet. Yeah, there's not a separate shower room for this. But let's just spin around. Okay. And it's a Fiat, which is a bonus for me because I do prefer the Fiat rather than the Fords. Why do I prefer that? Because we found the Fords recently have been having huge problems. Oh, they keep saying they've fixed them, but even now, I'm talking about the injectors. Even now, they're still having problems. Of course, they will say, "No, there's no problem. It's absolutely fine." That's not what the forums are saying. Available for immediate delivery. Because with a lot of motorhomes at the moment, there's a big waiting list. That's why a lot of people are buying second hand. I'm not going to go into all of these because I think for me, these are really heavily priced. I mean, look at this. 86,000 we'll say, and the vehicle on show, because it's got lots of extras, 90,000. Okay, so that is a very brief look at the Adria's. Impression? Compared to the Chaussons, I would say overpriced. The staff selling them, they're not very friendly. Unlike on the Chausson side of things, they were just amazing. And all these guys are interested in is just selling. They don't want to give you any extra information. Oh, it's fine. No worries.
That's where I was going. Oh, right.
away, no problem.
It's up to you, John.
So I'm not going to go into looking at all of these different tents and what have you. It just gives an opportunity so you can see all the different types, wigwam style. But what we will try to find, now I don't know if they've got, no, here we have the auto sleeper stand. So let's go and have a little nosy, see what they have to offer, and check out the prices of these, because at the end of the day, that's what we're interested in. Let's have a look. Look at that. Hey, £108,000. Let's go and have a look. See what you get for your £108,000. So, the latest spec of motorhomes, that's what we're looking at. Amazing how much over the years they have gone up. Ooh. As he steps out in pain. Okay. And 360 is the weights. You have the roller team. We will have a little look. It'd be rude not to, as we say. Let's go and see what they have to offer. Very bright, very, very bright. And certainly looks like that's a pull down bed, which probably I prefer. There's probably less to go wrong. What always worries me with a lot of these type of beds that are coming down from the ceiling these days is they're electric, and they rely on pulleys to take them up, and yeah, they do go wrong. So if that is a pull down, I quite like that. Gentlemen, I'm sure will be able to tell me on this particular vehicle. See the drop down bed you have there, right? Now I take it, unlike a lot of the, that's one you can pull down yourself, is it?
It's on sort of hydraulics.
Yes.
Make it nice and easy to get it up and down.
So that one pulls down, which I've got to be honest, I do prefer that type. It always worries me with the electric ones, such as one I was looking at a moment ago. I don't know if it was that they do sometimes, they do go wrong, or the programming goes wrong in them. So yeah, you've got less.
Do you want me to demonstrate?
Oh yes, please, if you could. Yeah, that would be excellent. Thank you very much. So this very kind gentleman is going to show us this particular.
Unclips, nice and easy, and just pulls down, drops down there.
That's nice and easy, isn't it?
It's
Hey,
a really nice size as well for a van of this size.
that is. Yes. How many berths is this particular?
4.
4.
So you can build up your
here.
second double bed down the
Yep.
bottom down here.
These
as
drop
well.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. And whereabouts are you from, sir?
Worcester.
Worcester.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the company you're?
Edwards Leisure.
Edwards Leisure. All
Yeah.
right. Hey, well, thank you very, very. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. Much. See, it does worry me, the electric ones, but thank you very much.
Perfect, no worries.
So that's a good look at the roller team, and yeah, quite nice.
I mean, I don't know if I don't think
I can see why the second-hand market is so it's so good at the moment. Well, for selling a second-hand one, that is, because the price of new is absolutely frightening. Autotrail. Let's have a look, see what this has to offer. Imala 730 Lowline. Okay. It's on display just here. Let's have a little look. Okay. So that is what your £78,000 is going to offer you. Separate cubicle for the shower, which is always useful, save getting everything else wet. A lot to take in if you're thinking of getting a new motorhome. That's what's available on we've only just scratched the surface of what we have here at the NEC this year, 2024. Anyway, let's go to a different section. So something totally different from motorhomes. These are called GoPods, absolutely tiny little things, and I will ask the guys in a moment what sort of vehicle that these can be actually towed with. I'd imagine something very, very small, but we'll get the specification for you. So hey, if there's just one person that's going around and you don't want to sleep in your little car or van or whatever, maybe this could be the answer. They're absolutely tiny, but as you can see, you could always have an awning on the back just here. Let's go round, and in just a moment we will hopefully have a look inside one of these to see what they've got. There we go. So let's pop in and have a little look at this. Okay, now, yes, this section, can you see that lifts up? So it means you can actually, but say in cold weather, that would let in a lot. You'd lose a lot of heat, yeah? But when that's down, you're going to be down on your knees, yeah? So if you're small, it might do the trick. But just to, hey, as an extra sleeping compartment, if you like, and hey, it's got a fridge, it's got cooking, it's got everything, yeah? I won't have a shower. I would not have thought in a million years, but you just never know these days, do you? Let's have a look. Great little thing. But yes, I mean, I'm not tall, but I'm struggling. But yeah, that's what worries me. The only way you're going to get your extra height, lifting this up, and that is going to make it very, very cold in the winter time. But hey, summertime, perfect. And I think these start from around about 17,000. Yeah, a lot of money, of course. But no doubt, they're probably on the market second-hand, but I think you'd be pretty lucky to find one. Anyway, there you go. Something just a little bit different. They're called GoPods. A micro GoPod. Well, that looks good fun, doesn't it? So if you're coming down here, there's certainly something for the kids to get them to pass the time away. I must admit, I would like to get a paddleboard. Now that would be good fun. And talking of which, paddleboards, they're for sale over there. So we've hardly scratched the surface today here at the NEC in Birmingham at the Caravan and Camping and Motorhome Show. And really, I got here around about 9:30. It's currently around about 2:30 in the afternoon. I haven't seen everything, but I've sort of had a good look at the motorhomes and a few other bits and bobs and what have you, but absolutely amazing. The problem is, I've got to find my way out of here. It's so easy to get lost, but I think we're on the ground floor from here, so in theory, it should be pretty easy to get out. Looks like everybody's all heading in the other direction. Never mind, we'll find our way through. I guess it's at the part of the day when it's probably at its busiest. First thing when I got here this morning, it was pretty quiet. So that's it for Stu Bear and the Travelling Bear YouTube channel down here at the Caravan Camping and Motorhome Show. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Oh, look at the dog.
Welcome along to our brand new YouTube channel, The Travelling Bear with Stu Bear. We'll be taking you to some amazing locations while we travel around. We have scenic videos with relaxing music, cycling adventures, camping locations, and some great documentaries, plus lots more. So join us on The Travelling Bear with Stu Bear YouTube channel and subscribe for free right now.